Hey, Bill Evans again. This probably maybe be a little bit of a rambling video. Not that all of them aren't, but and maybe call this one a lot of oars and no rudder, possibly. Thinking back January 29th, I went to this big APA Unity rally in DFW, and everybody that was up there on the stage was holding up a pen. It's time. Got a safety pen, and it's time to get a deal. People were asking the negotiating committee chairman, John, good guy, goes, "Hey, when are you going to get us a contract?" He goes, "Well, it's up to you guys. You're my leverage." He didn't quite say it that way, but a little more eloquently he put it. But of course, a lot's happened since then, and I'm sitting in the cockpit. This last sequence, I'm looking down with what few legs that I have of my original sequence. I'm looking down my blue lanyard and asking myself, is it still time? I got no guidance from the union since January 29th whether it's time or not. Just not quite sure there. Americans been putting out CCI messages saying, "Hey, this is your notice. Check your schedule tomorrow. Check your schedule for tomorrow." I don't look at my phone when I'm off work. Those of you that follow me on Facebook or see me on Facebook, not necessarily follow, I'm always posting when I'm at work. When I'm home, I don't post a whole lot. So I'm not looking at work stuff. And so for American to say that that's a blanket, instead of calling you, here it is, notification, that's just not going to work. And anyway, so then you get into the whole RO thing when your schedule changes. And I've heard, Americans going, if you're not notified of a cancellation, this is in America, if you're not notified of a cancellation, then you're not obligated for RO. And it says in a timely manner. What if you're not notified at all? And it takes, it cancels a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks prior, like some of my sequences next month. American is just taking a blanket position. Well, you should have checked your schedule and you're obligated for RO. That's not past practice. I've heard a lot of pilots when I said, "Hey, I was never notified of cancellation. I was never notified of this RO that might or might not have been given to me." And but if you don't fly the RO, you're not going to get paid. Well, what happened? What happened to past practice? So Americans trying to use electronic notification to just tell everybody their schedule's changed and just look at it and go from there. Meanwhile, I'm also hearing that all of a sudden American Airlines is negotiating like crazy on this, to get to work things out. Of course, we all want the airline to survive. We want things to work, but all of a sudden Americans they're passing deals back and forth. You've read the emails. That's one from APA. The other one is, well, Americans just blanketly doing stuff, and it's kind of to me, I almost say, well, I'll say it, a whining email. Americans just doing whatever they want, and they aren't even asking us, and it hurts our feelings, and it's just not right. But that's what they're doing. But it's not followed up with any guidance or anything like I heard on the 29th of January. Hey, you guys help us. I haven't heard anything like that. So everything just seems to be a complete mess right now. And there's a lot of people rowing, but there seems to be no rudder. And there's no leadership going on, So what's happening here? American wants to use electronic notification. A lot of people get the messages, and a lot of people do what they say without questioning it. So why doesn't APA say, "Hey, you know what? We'll give you electronic notification, and you fix the long-term disability right now," or something like that, whatever your pet is. And judging from the January 29th rally and the questions and answers, seem to be all around long-term disability. So why isn't it something where let's get this done, we'll help you out, you've got this, and you fix this for all these pilots that have been on long-term disability on all the plans, not just a particular plan, and get it done. Just be done with it. That's kind of what they did during the Green Christmas. What did we get? Length of service. I think we got the average calendar day, something like that, in exchange for other stuff. So anyway, I'm just not seeing any guidance from the union here in the last couple months.